Well, class, we're back with Mr. Blackwell of Blackwell Enterprises Incorporation. We want to talk now about financing, money management, and savings. In the earlier video, Mr. Blackwell mentioned that he didn't have to just sell his soul or go to a bank and begging and pleading for a loan to get his business started. So, Mr. Blackwell, can you share with the class the importance of money management?
Absolutely. Um, you have to, going back to a business plan, have the necessary finances to finance your business, to finance your dream. Um, Whether that be going to a financial institution and getting a loan, whether it be going to someone that you can get a private loan, or maybe you've been saving your money up since you was a child, and now you want to, rather than spend it one way, you decide to finance your business with it. But the key thing is having a plan that will support your starting your business, because in the first year, two, maybe more, you could be broke just trying to recoup the cost that you put in on the front end. Um, Having the ability to manage that and recognize that, and let's say you don't have any money, then how do you start your business? Then you have to be credit worthy. And how do you have credit if you don't have any? You start off small. You go to a bank. You tell them what you're doing. Find a financial partner. A financial partner, whoever that is, wherever that is, whatever institution that is, or not, but someone who believes in you as much as you believe in you.
So then that financial partner is going to have to believe in what I'm proposing for a business. So I'm going to a financial partner, and I want to start. I want to start this coffee shop. Do you what do you think they're going to ask me? And I need money. I need money to start this coffee shop. What do you think they're going to ask?
Well, if someone came to me and asked me to partner with them to help get them off the ground for a coffee shop, I think my first reaction would be to see how serious they are about it, and how do you determine how serious someone is about what they're presenting to you. That goes back to their passion, their business plan. What have you done? You can't just say I want to start a coffee shop and then it just happens. It doesn't happen that way. What have you done your due diligence? Can you show me what the return on the investment would be if it's an investment situation? Can you tell me how many employees? What is your plan? What is it going to take for you to operate this business? Your operating costs, your overhead costs, a lot of other costs that are associated depending on the business that you choose. But it all goes back to you. And so therefore, if you want that money, then you have to show that you thought this through without any errors in your plan. And as long as you have a plan, then you have less errors. I didn't say no errors, less errors.
Okay, that's fair. Well, Mr. Blackwell, for example, these are first year college students. They just got out of high school. Some of them may be working part-time now. Some of them may not. And they say they want a business. What can they start doing now?
Talking with people, in the best case scenario, let's say you want to do something somebody else is already doing. Then maybe get a mentor. Go talk with that person who's already doing it. Ask them all the questions you can think of. And let it be someone that you trust, and see if what they're telling you still keeps the excitement for you to move forward. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. Now you talked about passion. So as we wrap this portion of our interview up, Reliable Home Inspections is the primary business that you own. So tell me, what does your day look like as the owner and operator of Reliable Home Inspections?
Because I'm personally licensed by the state of South Carolina, in order to perform inspections. So we do fall under LLR, Labor License and Regulation, just like an attorney, just like a builder, just like a heating and cooling professional. These trades all fall under the guidance of, I should say license, of LLR. So we go out and with regard to the home inspection, we're going to inspect a property for someone who's looking to purchase a property. It could be a first-time home buyer, and we're going to go and basically give the home a physical to see how it's performing. All of the systems, and then we also offer some specialized services that we can do above and beyond the basic home inspections. Infrared imaging, for one, would be something that we offer that in the earlier video, things that would set us aside or set us different than other people. Well, it's the use of different equipment that other people doesn't have. So the answer to the question is, yeah, we get up, we go and we perform those inspections. We've got to understand what we're inspecting, how they operate. We got to understand what it's look like when they're not doing what they should be doing. And ultimately, we got to be able to put that in writing. We got to document that. So the ability to communicate and communicate effectively on paper, because a lot of times we never see our clients. So they just get an email with a report indicating this is what we found and our recommendations to how to improve those situations.
Okay, so who is your target audience? So I say Starbucks, with their coffee drinkers, latte, iced coffees are, their target audience, flowers, people want to send flowers for various occasions. Who is your target audience?
So what you're asking me is, how do I get my business?
Yes.
So
yes.
That would be realtors, number one. Realtors, because if you're buying a home, certainly you may use a realtor, and I would encourage you to do so if you did. So they would probably be my first line of defense, and secondly would be just word of mouth. I get just as much as business based on word of mouth than I have based on realtors who refer me out. At the end of the day, it's referral. If I do an inspection for your mother, then she's going to tell her cousin, hey, this is the guy that I use and I really like it. Another good source of referrals for me would be Google. Google reviews are out there, and everybody can go to Google reviews and provide a review. And I encourage you to look at mine.
Yes. Do you, is social media part of your advertising plan, or how people hear about you?
So in today's society, I would certainly encourage you to use social media to your advantage. We use it some. We do have a presence. We have a website. I recently started doing Instagram, not because I wanted to do it, but because someone said you should start doing Instagram.
Yes.
So I've got some videos out there as well. You have to be able to change with the society
yes.
as a whole.
Yes.
When I first got into this, there was no such thing as an Instagram. Website, absolutely always pretty much been there, but now we have to adapt to where the needs are and where we feel like we can get more of a presence.
Wow. So you are really out here moving and shaking along with what's happening in the world to stay competitive. Last question. What are some struggles you still face today with your business?
It doesn't matter what business you pursue. You need to be passionate about it, and you've heard that word more than once. You need to know what you're doing. And even if you are passionate, even if you do know what you're doing, that doesn't mean that people are going to believe you for the first time. So what do you do to make yourself relevant to those kind of people who you may be trying to help? And certainly in my case, this is what we do. Our business that we provide helps people understand the home buying process when it comes to inspection. And so we're working in their best interest And sometimes people have a hard time accepting the truth.
So you say then, so one of your struggles would be people and the lack of knowledge that they may have, or simply maybe there may be times that you may say something to them, giving them your professional advice that may not go over well because is that not what they want to hear?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. But if you're going to be who you are, then you do what you do and be exactly who you are. You cannot let people or situations change your focus, because at the end of the day, focus is key. Education is key in what you're doing, knowing what you're doing, having a skill set. And as long as you do that, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I did what was right, and I know that my information helped that person, whether they believe it or not.
Thank you.